we respond to the market, right? Market responsiveness. How agile are we as entrepreneurs, right? So one of the basic things that I learned starting out in my entrepreneurship journey is that people will always buy from people they know, like, and trust.
That's good.
Also,
Yes.
what are the strategies that we can employ as entrepreneurs to make sure that A, we are responding to the market the way we should, and also B, we can pivot. And COVID is a classic example.
Yeah.
We can pivot our business model in order to still maintain the track that we want as entrepreneurs.
That's really good.
How do we weigh in on that one?
All right. I could go if yeah. So I think the other question I didn't answer is how do we get the money to us, right?
Yes, yeah.
We get the money to us by showing up as givers. And the thing is, I found it in one of our business. I always wondered why it seemed like we were doing well, even sometimes when we'd speak with funders, right? Then I start asking myself, who are my people, right? And who are my people? Who are my customers? What category how do I define them? Because when you get into investor conversations, they want to know, okay, what is the problem you're solving? How big is the market? All these things. But a lot of the times they're saying, if I give you my money, what is the possibility of me getting this money back with some, right? And I started seeing that, look, some of the customers we dealt with we started finding this, like we were doing well, that these 9 groups of customers that I found, that if you can have a couple of those in your business, you'll find that the conversations you have with investors get a bit simpler. All right. You can change the conversation where it's like, I need your money to, you know what, I could actually do it without you. But do you want to be part of this journey with us? And I found when we started noticing that we're doing a lot of business with rich people are amazing to work with. Because you know what? Do you know who likes to make more money than poor people? Rich people, right?
Yes.
So it's so beautiful to work with rich people because they are working at maximizing whatever potential they have. So they're likely to pay you what you are asking for, as long as you can uncover the value that they want, right? Then I started finding another group of people who are transformation seekers, who are saying, my life can get better than this, right? And the moment we started saying, oh yeah, your life can definitely get better than this, and this is how we can deliver that transformation you need, we got more people. And then this group is another group that I've worked with, but a lot of my friends who are in clinical services, who are in funeral services, deal a lot with these people who are in relationship counseling, are people in a high emotional state. Right, so something's happened and they need a solution, konapo, and they're going to be like, have you ever heard of anyone saying they were negotiating with Nyaradzo on the casket? No one's negotiating with. We want our person to go, right, and get the dignity they deserve. Yeah, oh, they're gone, so we want them to get the dignity they deserve, right? And then when you start looking at your customers and be able to uncover to your investors and say, hey, these are the people I'm doing business with. And they can see, wait a minute, these people are more likely to pay than not. They're more likely to do recurring business with you than not. It's a lot easier to begin to attract capital. And some of the best places to raise money is from your customers, especially if you can get them to buy into the product before and that's a lot to do with how believable, how trustworthy, how integrous you are. Because a lot of the times, I think you were speaking about relationship. People sometimes will open doors to you with just a yes, where money was required. And it's up to you to then fulfill so that when the money is required, you can then come and pay for it. You nailed it when you said, it's an ancient Jewish principle that you shared, actually, which is people usually do business with people they know, like, and trust. Because if I don't know you, how can I work with you? Like, have you ever dated someone you don't know? Like, you at least have to know their name, right? Or that they exist, right? So if we don't know you exist, and what you're speaking, it's important for us as entrepreneurs to advertise. It's important for us to invest in promotion, right? It's important for us to invest in marketing because that's how people know us. You get me? So the question is, what do we want them to know us? We want them to know the thing that's going to generate the income or that's going to serve them the most. Are we together? So if I'm not a person who's selling food, I have no business posting about what I ate. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have every business posting about the business and the thing that I want people to know I can help them with. So I need to look at everywhere I am present or everywhere that I'm investing time, talent, and treasure to say, well, how do I want to show up there so that they can know me? Because when they know me, that gives me a chance of them getting to like me. And how do they get to like me? They get to like me when I show up as being more interested in what they're about than what I'm about.
Yes.
Like the best conversations I've had or that I think I've had with other people is the ones where they've asked me to talk more about me. And I'd like to believe that when I go to different places, if I show up as someone who's saying, like, if I'm talking to Denzel, I keep asking Denzel questions, right, about his life. And this has happened to me numerous times. Like whenever I'm invited to a place where I know I'm playing I'm going to hang out with people who are playing the game at a higher level. I leave the house with questions, yo. I'm like, I've got 5 different questions, and I'm saying I'm going to get these out one way or the other. And when I get those questions out, you know what tends to happen? After this person's realized that they've been speaking for 10 minutes or so, and they know nothing about me, they say, well, can you tell me about yourself? And I go, oh, no. Because now I've got their attention. They're interested in me because first I've been interested in them. That's how we get them to like us, right? And how we get them to trust us is when we do what we say. When we allow that our word to become flesh. If I'm going to deliver something to you, and I say, I will deliver this to you at 5, I show up at 5. If I miss 5, I'm the first to call at 4 and say, hey, I'm going to miss this time. So trust is whenever we do what we say. And I think if we live, it seems basic, but I think if all our businesses did that, that's the agility we are looking for. It will take different forms because I can't speak on the different business. But if we, and that's something that all of us can apply and test and see, and trust me, it will deliver value for you.